Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this session we are going to discuss the MCQ questions of Financial Education and Investment Awareness question paper of BA BCom 4th semester degree examination, which was conducted in the month of September-October 2023 by Gulbarga University, Kalburgi. You will be getting 90 minutes for this question paper, and you will be having 30 MCQ questions. Maximum marks is 30. So read all the instructions carefully and then darken the circle in the OMR sheet. So let us start with the first question. We have a first question: a father of modern economics. So who is the father of modern economics? Option A, Adam Smith. Option B, Paul Samuelson. Option C, Alfred Marshall, and option D is none of these. So the right answer is Adam Smith. So Adam Smith was 19th century Scottish philosopher, and he is considered the father of modern economics, and also he is the most famous for his 1776 books, The Wealth of Nations. Smith writings were studied by 20th century philosophers, writers, and economists. So right option is option A, Adam Smith. Second question is, dash expenditure refers to the expenditure that creates an asset. Option A, revenue. Is it option B, capital, or is it C, petty, or is it D, none of these? So right answer is option B, capital. So capital expenditure are all those expenditures of the government that either creates an asset for the government or reduce the liability of the government. For example, expenditure on the land building or purchase of shares, etc. Coming to the third question, the third question is, saving is also called as dash. What we say to the savings? So other name or what kind of income it is, whether it is option A, unspent income or non-taxable income, or option C, gross income, or none of these. The saving is also called as unspent income. So because saving represents an individual's unspent earnings, it is the amount that remains after meeting the household and other personal expenses over a given period. For example, on monthly basis, we uh, spend household and personal expenses, and the remaining amount is called as savings. So unspent income is the right option, option A. Question number 4. What is the full form of GDP? You might heard so many times GDP. So is it option A, gross disposable pay, or option B, gender diversity program, or option C, gross domestic product, or option D, none of these? The right option is option C, gross domestic product. So just GDP is a monetary measures of the market value of all the final goods and services produced in a specific time period by the country. And this GDP is most often used by the government of a country to measure its economic health. So GDP stands for gross domestic product. That is option C is the right option. Coming to the fifth question. Dash is a technique used to calculate the future value of present cash flow. Options are A, discontinuing, option B, indexing, option C, speculating. Is it option D, compounding? The right option is compounding is a technique used to calculate the future value of a present cash flow, and compounding is the process in which an asset earning from either capital gains or interest are reinvested to generate the additional earning over a time, which is called as compounding. So compounding is a technique which calculates the future value of a present cash flow. Coming to the sixth question, what is the full form of CAGR? A. Compounded annual growth rate. B. Common application for general reserve. Is it option C, capital appreciation and general reserve, or all of these? So the full form of CAGR is compound annual growth rate, and this compound annual growth rate means the annual growth rate of an investment over a specific period of time longer than 1 year. It should be longer than 1 year, and it represent one of the most accurate way to calculate and determine the return for individual assets, investment portfolios, and anything that can rise or fall in value over a time. Question number 7. Which of these are examples of direct taxes? So we need to find which one is the example of direct tax. Is it option A, income tax, or is it option B, inheritance tax? Is it option C, gift tax, or is it D, all of these? So income tax, inheritance tax, gift tax, or all of these? Right option is all of these, because direct tax is the tax that a person or any organization pays directly to the entity that imposed it. Example is include income tax, real property tax, personal tax, and taxes on assets, all of which are paid by individual taxpayers directly to the government. So all these income tax, gift tax, inheritance tax are the examples of direct taxes. Question number 8. In which year was the Banking Regulation Act was passed in India? Is it 1935 or 1934 or 1949 or 1947? So four options are there. So among these four, as we know that most of the people who are belongs to commerce background, they know the Banking Regulation Act 1949 is a legislation in India that regulates all banking firms in India. So passed as the Banking Companies Act 1949, and it came into force from 16 March 1949, and changed to Banking Regulation Act in 1949 from 1st March 1966. So the right option is 1949, option C. The next question is question number 9. Which of these are time liabilities under banking? Option A, current account. Option B, saving account. Option C, term or fixed deposit, or all of these. So here the time liabilities are those liabilities which are to be paid on completion of prescribed period. For example, if a bank fixed a deposit for a 6 month is a time liability payable after completion of 6 months only. So therefore the option C, that is term, actually it might be term or fixed deposit, spelling mistake is there. So term or fixed deposit, option C is the right answer. Question number 10. What is the full form of NRE account? Is it a non-resident exception account? or option B, non-resident exchange account, or option C, non-resident internal, it's actually external, again the spelling mistake is there, external account, or option D, none of these. Even in the question there is mistake in is, what I is printed instead of is. Similarly, option C, a non-resident external account is there. So that is external, not ENTERNAL. So it's a external. So even though the right option is also the C, option C, that is non-resident external account, which allows only the foreign credits from outside India into an account. And on other hands, we use NRO, stands for non-resident ordinary account. Such accounts allow both foreign currency credits from outside India as well as rupees credit within India. So, but the question was asked, that is NRE account. So full form, that is non-resident external account. Right, so next question, question number 11. Which of these rates are decided by RBI? So Reserve Bank of India. Option A, whether RBI decides bank rate or repo rate or CRR or all of these. So here CRR is a cash reserve ratio. So many times we hear the bank rate, repo rate. So the right option is option D, all of these, because RBI decides the bank rate as per the monetary policy of the country. Repo rate and reverse the repo rate are monetary policy used by RBI to maintain the economic stability in a country. And also CRR, cash reserve ratio, is the share of bank's total deposit that is mandated by the RBI to maintain with a later as reserved in the form of liquid cash. So therefore all A, B, C are decided by RBI, hence option D, all of these is the right answer. Question number 12. This financial statement indicates the revenues and expenses of a business for a period. So option A, a position statement, option B, income statement, or option C, cash flow statement, or is it option D, all of these? An income statement is a financial statement that shows you the company's income and expenditure, and also shows whether a company is making profit or loss for a given period. So therefore the income statement, which shows the financial statement which indicates the revenues and expenses of any business for a particular period. So right option is option B, income statement. Coming to next question, question number 13. Which of these is not a tangible asset? So which is not, here we have to see not is given, not a tangible asset. So we have to find out which one is intangible asset. Okay. Option A, plant and machinery, option B, furniture, option C, cash, and option D is goodwill. So brand acknowledgement or goodwill or intellectual property rights like trademarks, patents and copyrights are all intangible assets. And this plant and machinery, furniture, cash are tangible assets. So we have to find out not a tangible asset. So option D, that is goodwill, is not a tangible asset. It is intangible asset. Coming to question number 14. This is one of the most popular ratio used to assess liquidity position of the firm. Option A, debt equity ratio. Option B, current ratio. Option C, ROCE. Is it option D, interest coverage ratio? The most common liquidity ratio are the current ratio and quick ratio. These are very useful ratio for calculating companies' ability to pay a short-term liabilities. So therefore, the right option is current ratio. Option B. Question number 15. Expand EPS. What is EPS? So option A, electronic payment system, or option B, equity per shareholder, or is it option C, earning per share, or is it D, equity performance scheme? So if we are talking about the payment methods and payment system in e-commerce, we could have select electronic payment system, EPS is the right answer. But as we know that the paper title is financial education and investment awareness, we have to think in keeping the mind the subject title is financial education and investment awareness. So as per the subject, the EPS stands for earning per share, and this is calculated as a company's profit divided by the outstanding shares of its common stock. So option C, earning per share, is the right option. Question number 16. What is IFRS? Option A, Indian Federal Reserve, or option B, Income Financial Reporting, option C, International Financial Reporting System, or option D, none of these. So the right option, option number C, International Financial Reporting System. So it's a international financial reporting system or standards which are set to accounting rules for how information should be gathered and presented in a financial reports. Question number 17. The goals described in money terms for future expenses are termed as dash. Option A, financial wants. Option B, financial needs. Option C, financial goals, or is it option D, speculation? The right option is option C, financial goals, and these goals are the monetary targets you strive to hit, such as saving for a wedding or eliminating students' loan debt, etc. Question number 18. Which of these is an important component of financial goals? Option A, investment horizon. Option B, imaginary value. Option C, income level, or is it option D, none of these? So important component of financial goals. The important component is investment planning. Investment planning is an important component of financial goal, and that is not given in the any option. So therefore option D, none of these, is the right option. So investment planning is a critical for helping you to reach your financial goals, and these financial goals are met through creating financial resources by investing savings generated over a time. Question number 19. Which agency is responsible for regulation of stock market in India? Is it option A, RERA, option B, NABARD, or option C, IRDA, or is it option D, SEBI? So which agency is responsible for regulation of stock market in India? So stock market is regulated by SEBI. As we know that SEBI, which is responsible for regulation of stock market in India. Hence option D is the right answer. So all the stock market in India is regulated by the various bodies, in which the primary regulatory authority is the SEBI in India. So SEBI is a statutory regulatory body established in 1992 to protect the interest of investors and promote the development of the securities market in India. Okay, so the next question, what is the full form of NPS? Option A, National Provident Scheme. Option B, National Pension Scheme. Option C, National Profit Scheme. Or is it option D, National Production Scheme? The full form of NPS. The right option is option B, National Pension Scheme. It is also called National Pension System or Scheme, a retirement benefit scheme introduced by the Government of India to facilitate a regular income post retirement to all the subscribers. Question number 21. Which instrument is dealt in capital market? Option A, equity. Option B, bonds. Or option C, G section. Or option D, all of these. So there are three main instruments in the capital market. Equity, in equity, stocks and shares comes under the equity, bonds and derivatives. So hence all of these is the right answer. So coming to the 22nd question, dash the risk, dash the expected return. So dash the risk means whether it is a low risk, and dash the expected return, greater the expected return, or greater the risk, greater the expected return, or greater the risk, lower the expected return, or none of these. So four options are there. So we know that if we take more risk, we can expect more return. So greater the risk, greater the expected return. So option B is the right answer. Which of these are the type of investment objective? Option A, income. Or option B, growth. Option C, both income and growth. Or is it option D, all of these? So we use your investment objectives to help you to clarify your investment ideas and identify your risk tolerance, which is the level of risk of loss you have willing and able to tolerate to help to achieve your investment goals. So income, growth, and income growth or trading speculation. So both income and growth you can go for, actually there should be none of these. Option D should be none of these, but it is given all of these. So as per the above option, income is there, it is also type of investment objective, growth is also type of investment objective, and both income and growth is also given. So you should go with all of these, option D. So question number 24, the term bank derived from French word. So which French word is used for the bank? So the term bank derived from French word. Option A, banco. Option B, barco. Option C, bodco. Or option D, bank. So right answer is option A, banco. BANCO. Sometimes it is also BANQUE. That is the right French word, BANQUE. Coming to question number 25, which of these are used in technical analysis? Option A, RSI, option B ADX, or option C candlestick, or all of the above. So which are these used in technical analysis? In technical analysis, RSI, that is relative strength index, and ADX, that is average directional index. So the RSI is the momentum indicator used in technical analysis. The average directional index, that is ADX, is a technical analysis indicator used by some traders to determine the strength of a trend. And candlestick charts are one of the most popular components of technical analysis, enabling the trader to interpret price information quickly and from just a few price bars. So therefore option D, all of the above, is the right answer. Question number 26, NSE, again spelling mistake is there. NSE is started in the year 1992 or 1993 or 1990, or option D 1997. So when was the NSE was started? The NSE is the National Stock Exchange of India, was incorporated in 1992 and recognized by the Security and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI, in 1993, and it was started operation in April 1993. Hence the option B 1993 is the right option. Question number 27, new issue market is known as option A primary market, option B secondary market, or option C share market, or is it D stock market? The right option is option A primary market, because it is also known as the new issue market, and the secondary market is what we commonly think of as the stock market or stock exchange. So new issue market is known as primary market. Question number 28, tax structure in India is divided into. So in India, the tax structure is divided into option A direct tax and indirect tax, or is it option B present and future tax, or option C past and future tax, or all of the above? The tax structure in India is divided into two categories, that is direct tax and indirect tax. We pay direct taxes and indirect taxes. While direct taxes are levied on taxable income earned by an individuals and corporate entities, the burden to deposit taxes is on the assessors themselves. So direct tax and indirect tax is the tax structures in India. Question number 29, ATM full form. A very easy question. ATM full form, option A anytime money, or option B automatic teller machine, or is it C all time money, or is it option D all of the above? The right answer is option B automatic teller machine. So this automatic teller machine, which is a self-service banking outlet, you can withdraw the money, check your balance, even transfer the fund at ATM. Different banks provides their ATM services by installing cash machines in different parts of the country. You might been used so many times ATM, so that is automated teller machine. So right option is option B. Question number 30, sovereign gold bond schemes was introduced by the government in the year. So which year the sovereign gold bond scheme was introduced by the government? Is it 2001, 2020 or 2015 or 2022? The government of India introduced the sovereign gold bond, that is SGB scheme, in November 2015 to offer an alternative investment to a physical gold. So therefore the option C is the right option, 2015. So this is all about what we have in this financial education and investment awareness question paper. So hope you understood all these MCQs and found the right options. So like, share and subscribe my channel for the latest video. And if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so kindly subscribe my channels. Thank you very much for watching.